6 years ago, we started here in Fargo doing this cover crop seeding day where we will plant a number of species from different families and group functions. Seeding date is really critical, especially for warm season cover crops. Warm season cover crops have their place, but earlier in the season as a preventive planting cover crops to remove water from the soil and fields that couldn't be planted because of excess moisture. Then sorghum and millet work great. So anything planted in July or before for these warm season grasses works really good. But they're not really a good fit for fall planting after cereal is harvested, not even for grazing because you don't produce enough biomass for grazing. And for soil health, it's very little accomplished that you get with that. We have 3 cool season grasses here, the most important ones: winter triticale, cereal rye, which is also winter rye, and oats. These are the most common cover crops used in the Midwest US, especially winter rye, and it's because it's pretty much the only cover crop that consistently survives the winter every time in North Dakota. It provides a lot of soil cover and also could have some forage, but it stays kind of short because it's a winter annual, so it's not gonna bolt and produce a spike. The same with winter triticale. The importance of this winter cereal, like cereal rye, is it will survive the winter and it will green up in the spring and remove moisture in the spring, and then you can plant the crops like soybean after, and that's very important because then you protect the soil, take out excess nutrients that could be lost in the soil like nitrates. And so it has a really good place here as a cover crop. Unfortunately, rye is not a very good cover crop ahead of corn. So you have corn in the following season, can cause problems, can reduce yield, especially if it's not terminated. Some other cover crops recommended now is oats, because oats is a cereal crop that will grow quite a bit in the fall, but also oats will winter kill and won't have any problems to be followed by corn, but also won't remove moisture in the spring, but it will provide protection of the soil for soil erosion and remove residual nitrate in the fall. It grows excellent forage for grazing if that's what the farmer wants to do. Triticale is a newer one. It's a cross between wheat and rye, but winter triticale varieties are not as winter hardy as we want to, so some winters will survive, but many won't. The properties are very similar to rye, root system is very similar, and functions as a cover crop are very similar.